Hello, all of you. My name is Dr. Neha Hamilton, and we are covering this topic called social media marketing. And the topic that we have taken today is the six type of social medias. So, as I have already explained you, that social media marketing is a very, very important part of digital marketing because we all know that due to this pandemic, the screen time has tremendously increased. We are spending a lot of time in front of TVs, in front of Facebook, in front of Instagram, and these are some online social media websites where we like spending time. Whatever time you are there on social media, you enjoy that time. People like that time. They are in a free mood, they are in a light mind, and if at that particular time, when you show them a promotional ad, it will doesn't irritate the customer will take it positively because they are already checking their Facebook or Instagram. That means this is their free time, they are not occupied, they are not stressful, right? So because social media nowadays are acting as a de-stressors also. So that's how we are going to understand that what are basically those six type of social media platforms that you can use very productively to market your product, right? So today's lecture agenda is to make you understand the different social media platforms that makes it easy for you to market your products. From a digital marketer's point of view, we are going to understand that what are these valuable platforms or variety of platforms that gives you immense opportunity to market your product, to showcase your product in the front of customers. Okay, so without wasting any time, let us start with the PPT. So basically, we are going to understand how to use social media in your digital marketing plan. Now, when I talk about digital marketing has a huge scope. Digital marketing has websites, digital marketing has search engines, digital marketing has social media platforms, digital marketing has various other official websites as well, right? But what specifically we are concerned about here? Specifically, we are concerned about what are the social media platforms that can be used in the digital marketing era. Okay, in the digital marketing strategy that you are going to make for your company. Next, digital marketing campaign includes social media, can be a key to your business success. 61% say social media is the most current marketing trend you can't afford not to be a part of. So, 60, according to the researches, 61% of the marketers who are using this digital marketing platform, they use social media as a platform to market their products, right? So, what specifically are these types of social media that we are going to understand? So, let us understand the first thing, which is social networks. Now, what is social network? These sites provide services that allow you to connect with people of similar interest and background. And so, on a social network, you will usually have a profile groups, messaging, photos, and multiple other ways to interact with other users. The popular examples are LinkedIn and Facebook. Okay, so as the name suggests, social networks. These are the platform where people can connect with each other, where people can join hands, where people can share information, where people can share their ongoing happenings in life with their friends, family, and even colleagues. We are aware of a very, very famous social media network, which is Facebook. We all have accounts on Facebook. We all use Facebook very widely in our daily lives. Almost all of us check our Facebook on daily basis, right? And even frequently throughout the day, we keep on getting the notifications, and we go on the Facebook app and we check the notifications, we comment on it, we react to it, and we engage with that particular Facebook post, right? So these social networks, initially they were created for people to network with each other. Initially, they were created so that people can share information, people can join hands, people can get in touch. And specifically in today's time of pandemic, the importance of getting in touch virtually has improved because we avoid going to anybody's place, we avoid going to anybody's place and meeting them physically. Instead, we send them a Facebook message or a WhatsApp message. Even you won't believe that marriage cards they are people are sending nowadays online. Through your email, you will get a wedding card, or through on your Facebook message or on your WhatsApp message, you'll get a wedding card. Initially, giving wedding card used to be a big thing where you with your family with a mithai ka dabba, you are going to all your relatives, all your friends, and you are inviting them to a wedding because wedding is a huge social function in our society. This also, this event is also happening online through social media networks. So you can imagine that how virtually we are going. Every physical thing that was having great importance due to pandemic, due to restrictions, due to a lot of problems and issues which are going on around us, we restrain ourselves to meet physically with the people. We want to share all the emotions, all the informations, feelings through a online colorful card, right? So that is the importance of social networks. And at the same time, if you are using these social networks to market your products, to promote your products, to make people aware about your products, then I think it is a very good opportunity for you. If people can send their marriage cards on Facebook, why can't you promote your products on Facebook, right? So social networks are nowadays of very important, and they are the first kind of social media that we have discussed about. Now, what to post on personal networks, right? It is very important to understand the kind of content that you need to post on uh, you know social networks. The social network exists to help you stay connected with the existing customer relationship by sharing important moments with other users. These networks thrive on personal content, whether sharing a milestone, an interesting article, or an interesting photo of your product. This is the place to do it. Positive payoffs are positively boost engagement and sharing. Keep it short. Get visuals. Tag your friends. Be you. And talk to the digital marketing experts. Right. So, the thing that we are going to discuss is that what are the things that you should consider if you are launching a official promotional Facebook post. There are a lot of things that appear on our Facebook wall. Some things go utterly unnoticed. We do not notice them. But some things are so interesting that we spend a lot of time reading. We spend a lot of time understanding those particular posts. And we even share those posts on our Facebook wall, on our Facebook page, right? So the thing that we need to understand is that you have to make your Facebook posts as unique as possible, as beautiful as possible, as innovative as possible. Why I'm saying that? I'm saying that because you do not want to get your post unnoticed among all the promotional messages that you are getting on. Like you as a digital marketer, lots of other companies are using social media as a platform to market a particular product, right? So there is a lot of bombardment of ads, a lot of flashing of ads going on in front of our eyes. We have to make ourselves different from others. There should be a uniqueness. There should be a sentimental touch. Your ad should touch your customer's heart. It should have something different, right? If your post has something different, then there is a probability that your customer attention is going to be grabbed on your post. Maybe the customer likes the post, react on that post, or share that post on their own. Even if a customer is posting a small smiley on your post, or even they are just liking your post, they are adding to the engagement rate of a particular product. We want to always increase the engagement rate. We want people to involve with us. What is the meaning of engagement? Getting involved with a particular brand. If you are liking a particular post, somewhere in your mind, consciously or unconsciously, you are getting involved with that particular product. So when you are actually going to make a purchase decision, now you are considering that product as an alternative. That post you have liked some time back, 10 days ago, and now you are reminding of that particular post, and you are thinking of that particular product or brand when you are making a purchase decision, right? So the first thing is positive payoffs positively boost the engagement and sharing. So if you invest in a Facebook paid campaign, you always has an option to boost a particular, you always has an option to share a particular post. When you are boosting a post on Facebook, that also we have discussed in the past classes, that you have to decide very consciously that which post to boost and which post not to boost, right? A post which is already likable by the people in general, public in general, it is a good idea to boost that post, invest some more money, and increase the awareness of that particular ad. The next thing is keep it short. Keep it short means keep your ad as brief, as short, as concise as possible. Now, why I am saying that? I'm saying that because people nowadays they do not have time. You know, they do not have time to read a promotional ad because they are so busy in their own life. They have a lot of professional stress, personal stress. They do not have time to read a particular post. So it is very important to keep it as concise, as short as possible. Get visuals. That means posts with images tend to get very high engagement. Include photos with your post. So it is very important to see the post with images that tend to get very high engagement. So you may be aware of these fact that whenever we see an image and whenever we see a plain black and white text, we see this image more interesting and more persisting as compared to this black and white text. So why we like images? Because we like visuals. We like something which is live. More than visuals, will be more interested in videos. More than videos, we'll be more interested in a video with a good audio, right? That will grab our attention. So it is possible to add a combination of video, audio, visuals, colorful images in your post so that people grab attention, people see it, people watch it. If you do not add these elements into your post will go unnoticed, nobody is going to read your post, and all the efforts that you have put in to promote your product will go in waste. Tag your friend when appropriate, including your friend or colleagues in your post can help boost the exposure of your content. So it is very important that you tag your friends, you know, who friends you tag your friends who are, uh, very related and very interested in that particular post. So if you have an official Facebook page and you have some loyal customers, the customers who are continuously taking interest in your post, the customers whose engagement rate is high, the customers who are already always talking positive about a particular brand or a particular product. So it is a good idea to tag those friends. Next is be you, right? That is reputation of your brand authentically. See, whatever is the core vision and core mission of your business, that should reflect in whatever the ad you create. The ad should speak loudly about the thing that you want to convey to your customer. If your USP is quality of the product, that should be spoken. If your USP is uh, you know uniqueness, you should talk about it in your products, in your brands. If your USP is that you make unique things, unique products, you should reflect those things in your ads, right? So as I have told you earlier that there are display ads, right? So display ads do not have a video, do not have an audio. They just have a colorful image, a colorful picture that will speak volumes about your brand. You know, a group of people having a gala time enjoying on a outlet of Domino's. If you are watching a picture like this, what will come to your mind? The only thing that will come to your mind after watching this that particular picture as a display ad on Facebook is that people are having a good time at Domino's. That means maybe the ambience is very good. Maybe the environment is very good. Maybe the pizza is very delicious. Maybe you know whatever the reasons are, people are just being happy there, right? So these kind of things, if you watch on your Facebook page, so that will actually uh, improve your inquisitiveness towards a particular product. So I and I am going to share Facebook page. So I hope this Facebook page is visible to you. Yes, yes. This is the ad that I wanted to show you, right? What this ad is telling you, two for Tuesday. So they have a new offer which is coming up. In this offer, actually, you are getting one plus one free on Tuesday. On Tuesdays, because Domino's is not getting a lot of traffic, because it is mid of the week, it is not a weekend. So maybe they want to boost their sales in the midweek. So they have started a new offer, and you will also notice this when you will see a lot of restaurants and a lot of hotel chains. They give you some offer on Tuesdays because it is middle of the week and nobody feels like going out and having a pizza or eating out, right? So Domino's has done an initiative. They have started an offer that on Tuesdays you get to get one plus one free. So this picture is basically a combination of six pictures. In those six pictures, understand how intelligently they have selected those pictures. If you can see a girl speaking in the ears of his good friend, special friend, that let's get Domino's, let's have a let's go it, let's enjoy it. You can see a father and son duo are also enjoying Domino's pizza, and some delicious photos of pizza are there on this wall, right? And again, this is a display picture that I wanted to show you. This picture itself speaks a lot of words. Just posting a simple picture of pizza and adding very small keywords which are really relevant. are written. Just read whatever they are written. How to get pizza very, very fast, like very fast. Order with Domino's delivery. Car side delivery. Pull up, check in, your order will be out our door in less than 2 minutes after it's ready, or your next pizza is free, right? So they are claiming that once you give the order, you will get your pizza as soon as possible, right? There is no need for you to spend more time. You will get the pizza as soon as possible. Okay, so this is again a display ad. Now, this display ad will be very interesting for youngsters, because youngsters are the people who celebrate Friendship Day. Now, they have taken advantage of this Friendship Day event that was happening. And what are they doing? They are actually giving 25% off up to 3,000 minimum order of 600. So you will get this off if you are eating out on Pizza Hut, and you know a delicious photo of pizza is given, a Pepsi can is there. So you can just go out there, have a gala time with your friends on Friendship Day, and you can enjoy it. You know, if you send these kind of ads on the walls of youngsters or the people who are celebrating Friendship Day, it will be a great idea. You know, why not go and have a pizza party? Because they are giving you a lot of discount. They are giving you a lot of free pizza, right? So this is a classic example of a diligent display ad that is created on a social media platform called Facebook. If you'll notice, there are a lot of hashtags that they have used. They have used, here is the hashtag Pizza Hut Friendship Day, Heart Lovers, Pizza Holics, Cheese Max, stuff of the nations, right? So these all hashtags, the people who are part of this hashtag community, they will get to see this Facebook ad. The people who have liked, the official promotional page of Pizza Hut, they are going to see it. If you go for boosting a post, if you are investing some money on Facebook, then you can increase the reach to, billions of people. It depends on your budget, wherever you want to reach. So you can reach billions of people at a particular time, right? So let's go back to the slide. Right? So these are the various things that you should add in your whatever ad you create, whether it is a display ad, whether it is a video ad, whether it is a simple black and white post. You know, these are the things that you should add in your post to make it more interesting. The next kind of social media platform that we are going to understand is bookmarking sites. These sites allow you to save, organize, manage links to the website and any number of online resources. On these sites, you have the ability to take links, tag links, sorry, making those links easier to search for and find again or share with other followers. Stumble on upon is one of the most popular bookmarking sites. Now we have to understand that what are basically the bookmarking sites. Bookmarking sites are actually those sites that give you an opportunity to save or bookmark the things that you like exceptionally, right? So basically, you can save anything you like. For example, if you have interest in home decor, you can, save as many pictures um, as you like on home decor. If you are interested in, if you are interested in a particular horoscope, or you are very much interested in these kind of things, you can save pictures of it. If you are interested in very small thing like mehendi designs, you know you can do that very easily. So we have different platforms like, we have Pinterest, we have Stumble Upon. These are the platforms where you actually save images of your interest. You know, everybody has interest in some in something or the other. So if in your Pinterest you make different groups, and in those groups you save images of a particular thing. Okay, so I'm going to stop share here, and I'm going to share, uh, a Pinterest homepage. So yes, I think it is visible to you. So this is how the home page of Pinterest looks like. Okay, and for example, I have interest in home decor, and I am interested in, maybe vintage home decor. So what I can do is I can search for home decor, and I can click on vintage. Once I click on vintage, I get to see a lot of ideas, on vintage home decor, right? These kind of slideshows are also available to you. You just have to click on a picture and you just have to save it. Okay, there is no other thing yet that you need to do. So basically, bookmarking sites here, if you scroll down, you'll get a lot and lot of pictures. So what you have to do is, for example, you like this picture, you have to save it in a folder that you have already created. So in Pinterest, you get amazing ideas, amazing hobby ideas, amazing ideas in pictures which relate to your interest. And with transform your space, you can change your life. And this is like an album, virtual album, that you are keeping it in your space where you can save pictures. If you are interested in home decor, this is just an example that I have given you. If you are interested in some other things, you can do that, right? So these kind of sites are called as bookmarking sites. What are bookmarking sites? Bookmarking that help you to create a virtual album. A virtual album which is related to your interests and your hobbies. You know, you can, for example, you are designing your own home. So you can just open Pinterest, you can open the albums that you have already saved, for a day when you will have your own home and you will get an opportunity to design your home. So at that particular time, you will get an idea, and you will open those images and you will get terrific ideas on how to go for interior designing of your own home. In the same way, if you want to, design your garden area, you can see that, right? So now let us understand that how we connect these bookmarking sites to promotional ads. Now, there are lots of interior designers who have their own agencies and who want to promote themselves. So they share these kind of pictures, right? If you want their services and if you have liked a picture of that particular designer, you can contact him. Various companies which are dealing with the interior design, for example, vintage clocks, vintage decor, or anything, if you are liking that particular image, you just have to go to, for example, this is a product, okay, this is like a wooden shelf which is like a product. So if you want to get this product, you have to go to the source of this, to the website, and you can easily go and buy this product. Look at the beautiful pictures that you get to see. These are like feast for your eyes. You get to enjoy these images if you like interior designing, and if interior designing is your forte. Right. So this was the example of Pinterest that I wanted to give you. Then let's go back to the slide. Yes, we have covered bookmarking slides. Okay, now let's go to the next slide. Next is social news. Now, social news sites allow the users to post new links, articles, videos, pictures, and other items to the outside articles. Users vote on the items, and the items with highest number of votes are displayed, the most prominently with the most visibility on the site. Popular social news sites are Reddit and Dig.com. So we have some websites which basically deals in news. If you think that you are not a kind of a person uh, who can actually want to log into a news channel, then you can actually make your account in a social media news website where people get to comment on particular things which are happening nowadays, right? People discuss on those things, people share their views, and the happenings which is happening, and people discuss on various things, right? So there are two those kind of websites. They are like Reddit and Dig.com. If you become members of these websites, you can connect with other people. You can, talk to those people about your or whatever is happening, whatever new. How was the performance of various other Indian players who are participating in various events? Why India lost a silver medal in men's hockey? Why India is looking for a silver medal in women's hockey? These kind of news, a lot of rains are going on all around our nation, and very dangerous situations are there in Madhya Pradesh and Bombay. So these are all the various trending news. So if you are that kind of a person who wants to discuss with other people on a particular news about their opinions or their views, you can definitely go to these kind of social media news websites. Okay, now let us talk about media sharing. Now, media sharing websites allow users to upload different types of media, such as pictures, videos. Most of the sites offer social features like the ability to create profiles, ability to comment on the shared material like YouTube, Flickr, Vimeo are the examples of media sharing websites. So there are a lot of social media websites where you can share your content with your friends. For example, if you have a YouTube channel on gadgets, sorry, and you are creating beautiful gadgets, and maybe you are reviewing the gadgets or the latest mobile phones on your YouTube, that is also a media sharing platform. The other examples are like Flickr.com, YouTube.com, and Vimeo.com, where if you yourself have created a general original content, you can share it with the users, right? And people can like on it, people can comment on it, people can share their ideas or their views on those particular points. So media sharing is again very, very important. Okay. Now the next thing that I want to show you is microblogging. Now what is this microblogging? Micro means small, blogging means written content in general. So microblogging sites allow the user to submit the short written entries, photos, media, such as links to product and services sites, as well as link to other social media sites. These short-run updates can be seen by anyone subscribed to receive the update. The most popular microblogging website is Twitter. Find out how, right? So this is basically very, very important, right? So Twitter is basically the most important microblogging website that we are aware of. And in Twitter, people have a word limit, you know. And Twitter is so famous that even Narendra Modi ji, who is the Prime Minister of India, is also using Twitter to showcase, uh, you know, whatever is happening in the India. If they want to congratulate anybody, they do it with Twitter. If they want to show their condolences to anybody, they do with the help of Twitter. So Twitter is like more of a official platform where people, where people share their views and officially people react to a certain things which hit their mind, right? So official platform is Twitter. If you will see all the cabinet ministries, they are very active on Twitter. They keep on, adding things that they think people should know, that think public should know. Okay, so these are the things that are available on Twitter. So I'm just going to share a screenshot of Twitter. I'm going to stop sharing this, and so I hope this is visible to you, and this is how your Twitter screen looks like. You know that what is trending, right? Tokyo Olympics is something which is trending nowadays, which is happening. So that article they are showing me, because I read a lot of Olympics news. You can, if you click on breaking news patrika, if you click on this follow, you are going to get the tweets that they are doing on the regular basis. You can click on any politician, you can click on any community, any society, those kind of things can happen. You can search for news, you can search for sports, you can search for entertainment. So there are a lot of options on Twitter that you can actually explore, and you can see a lot of people are tweeting on what is happening right now in Tokyo Olympics, right? So Twitter is not just a very small micro blogging platform, but you get to know a lot of things through Twitter. What is happening? What is the trending news? What is happening in entertainment industry? What is happening in sports industry? All these things you can easily identify through through these kind of microblogging platforms. So I'm going to share the slide again, right? And let's move further. After microblogging, we have blogs, comments, and things like that, right? So, what are blogging platforms? Blogging platforms are the platforms basically where you write about a particular issue or a particular thing or a particular topic, and you share your views on a particular thing. For example, if you're writing article on COVID, right? So you write about how COVID is happening, what are the vaccines that are available in the market, how to save yourself, what are the precautions from, COVID. So if you are writing an article about something, you get people attract your attention, the people who are avid readers. They read their blogs, they comment on your blogs, they discuss on a particular issue on your blogs, right? So these are the things that we have to discuss. I think that's we have completed this topic of social networks, types of social networks. So in today's class, we have discussed a lot of things. We have discussed that what are the famous social networking websites that can potentially be used as a medium to promote your products, right? So there are a lot of mediums that we have studied. We have studied microblogging websites like Twitter. We have studied various news, social networking site for news. We have understood social networking site for bookmarking. We have understood general social networking sites like Facebook and LinkedIn. So I think that's it for today's class. I'm giving you a small assignment, and that small assignment is a very fun assignment. You have to create your account on Pinterest, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So I think you already have account on Facebook and Instagram, so there is no need to do that. But we need to understand these platforms if we really want to understand the uh, basic theme on digital marketing, social media marketing. So if you try using these platforms yourself, you will understand how to work on the digital marketing front on these platforms. So that's it from today. Thank you so much for joining. I am ending the class now.